60 Minutes Overtime.
This week on 60 Minutes, we report on synthetic media, better known as deepfakes. Deepfakes are audio and videos created by artificial intelligence. They manipulate faces and voices to make it look like someone said or did something they didn't do. The result is videos of things that never happened. Often they look so real, people watching can't tell. We wondered what long-term impact this synthetic media will have on trust when people won't be able to believe their own eyes. We spoke with Nina Schick, who wrote the book, Deepfakes.
Video evidence is always so compelling in a court of law. We see it as an extension of our own perception. As people become aware that deepfakes exist, right, that even videos can be faked, people start to lose trust in all authentic media. And this is a concept known as the liar's dividend. If everything can be faked, then nothing is real. If everything can be faked, then anything can be denied.
What you're describing, that anything can be manipulated, this sounds terrifying.
It absolutely is terrifying. And one of the most important challenges, I think, in society going forward is finding ways in which we can actually have some safeguards in our information ecosystem. We really have to think about how do we inbuild some kind of security so that we can ensure that there is some degree of trust with all the digital content that we interact with on a day-to-day basis. Because if we don't, then any idea of a shared reality or a shared objective reality is absolutely going to disappear, and any content we interact with will become subject to anybody's perception as to how they want to interpret that piece of content or video or photo.
The liar's dividend.
The liar's dividend.
Nina Schick told us that in the not-so-distant future, deepfakes will have a profound impact on journalism, on social media, on the legal community, any scenario where everyone needs to agree on what actually happened. We wanted to know, when any video can be faked, how do you know when one is real?
Well, there is no silver bullet solution. You can think of this in two broad ways. One is building the detection technology. So you have an AI detector that can show you this piece of content is a deep fake or it's highly likely to be synthetic. However, this is always going to be a game of cat and mouse, because just as soon as you build a detection model that can detect one kind of deep fake, there will be a generator that will be able to beat that detector. So it's just like cybersecurity. There is no one antivirus that can find all the viruses, and you constantly have to do the virus updates. The second way to think about it from a technical perspective is to actually think, rather than trying to detect what is fake, you authenticate what is real. And this is an approach known as media provenance. So for all kind of good actors, whether you are a media organization or a activist, you basically have the technology embedded into the hardware and software of your devices that proves, if it's a video, where it was filmed, how it's been manipulated throughout the life. So there's always this chain of provenance showing that this is an authentic piece of media, and if it has been manipulated, this is how, so everyone can see. When it comes to the bigger societal solutions, and this is really where it gets much more tricky, there's no single solution. Again, you have to take a networked approach. You have to have policymakers working with technologists, working with civil society, and you're really talking about trying to figure out a way to build safeguards and resilience up to this rapidly changing information ecosystem, which has become increasingly corrupt, in which deepfakes are just really the latest emerging and evolving threat.